Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it to spring break. I know. Yeah. It's time to celebrate. Got you again. You too, listener. There are so many great things about spring break, or about breaks in general, really. For example, you don't have to worry about grades for the time being. You also get to fix your sleep schedule if you really need it. For some people, this means defining a very healthy and strict sleeping routine. For me, it means sleeping as late as I want and waking up very irresponsibly. But to each their own. And I think most importantly, it's a time where you get to focus on the things that you want to focus on, not whatever school was trying to shove down your throat. Shove down your throat, that sounds really gross. For some people, this means trying to do things that are more fun, or for others it means trying to pick up new hobbies. For me, it means sitting alone in my room making YouTube videos for an audience of less than 10. Yeah, it's a cruel world out there. It can't go without saying that there are some things that are less fun about breaks. For example, you don't have an excuse to see your friends all day anymore. There's also the fact that there is literally no work to do, unless you have a job, which I don't. What would my job be? What would I work as? I would probably work retail more than anything. I don't think I could work in a restaurant, not to any capacity. Too much stress, too much pressure, too much social interaction. For some people, it feels really odd to be on break, myself included, because you have no work to do and you're kind of just sitting around like wondering, what am I doing here? There's this big sentiment that I think is growing more and more with every passing year, that you're just waiting for the next break to come and you're trying to pull it closer and closer to you. And then finally, when the break does come, it's like not as euphoric as you'd thought it would be. In fact, you start to feel a little empty inside, a little lazy. I am here to extinguish any thoughts that you're a lazy person, because believe you me, you're not. Our society, hold on, wait, I have to get in my Joker voice for this. You see, Batman, in our society, we have always valued work over play. And for what? So we can make more money. So we can get into good colleges. So that when we're 80, we can live comfortably with a retirement fund. Look, I guess this is a short and sweet little message to you, letting you know that you don't need to be so worried about getting something done all the time. If you don't have a way to enjoy yourself right now, you should find a hobby. I'll give you a list right now, right off the dome. Pick up an instrument. This can be anything from a stringed instrument, like an ukulele, or a guitar, or a bass, or a cello, or a violin. Really, I could just list all of the instruments right now, and that could be all the hobbies you'd ever need. You can pick up a new sport, okay? You could try basketball, soccer, rugby. Gee, you should try pickleball. I think pickleball is really gaining traction these days. You could also try coding. That's a very good one. This whole world is gonna become very digitized in the future. We should all learn coding a little bit. You can try to learn a new language. You can get into reading. You could find a nice book series for yourself and then just get super into that. You can crochet. Is that something people under the age of 80 do? To all my octogenarians out there, keep crocheting. It's a very much so needed pastime. You can get into gaming. There are so many awesome games today. Some of my favorite games are games on mobile that are completely free. Plants vs. Zombies, Bloons TD Battles, Angry Birds, or I don't know if Angry Birds is still around anymore. But if it is, let me know. Literally any game by Supercell, except Heyday. Heyday is lame. Pokemon Go. Didn't I make a whole video on Pokemon Go? Come on, man. Go play Pokemon Go. The list goes on and on, okay? You can pick up so many things in your time. If there's anything you take away, it's that learn to relax a little bit. Beatbox. That's another one you can do. You can learn to beatbox. That's pretty much all I've got to say. Have a good spring break. Bye.